We will be talking about Arewa music and modern trends. So Arewa music, the traditional and contemporary music scene from northern Nigeria, has a deep cultural heritage shaped by diverse ethnic groups such as the Hausa, Fulani and Kanuri. Traditionally, Arewa music uses unique instruments like the kalangu, that's the talking drum, goje, a type of fiddle, and kakaki, a long trumpet. However, in recent years, the Arewa music has evolved significantly, blending with global music trends. Modern artists from northern Nigeria are incorporating elements of Afrobeat, hip-hop, and R&B, creating a fusion that appeals to younger audiences while retaining the essential of traditional sounds and themes. So this blend has not only popularized the Arewa music within Nigeria, but has also given it international reach as artists leverage digital platforms to showcase their work. Now, this is, of course, what we are going to be talking about today. But before we introduce our guest for today, which is someone we're truly excited from here, just take a look at one of his amazing music videos, a song that made trend on social media platform.
You're the lady, I'm the guy, let me be like one.
Let me be someone you can really count on.
Give me time on the place, let me see ya.
Everything's on me while I need is Sanabiya.
Assalamu alaikum, you're from far away.
You are kind to me like you're from Zimbabwe.
I don't see no future, but I know that you will stay.
Hey, oh my baby, yeah, baby. Dive into your utopia. Saya Hanani, wine Tafigida.
She read me like an encyclopedia.
When we go on a date,
Maya Hanani. I was stunned by this, and I cannot wait to introduce this amazing musician. Now we have this person joining us, Avazum from Kaduna, an amazing musician. Drum roll, Feezy. Good morning, Feezy. Can you hear us?
I think your audio or something.
Check your mic, please, if it's mute.
I mean, that song is just, every time I hear the song,
indeed,
it has a way of, giving me, I don't know, should I say a nostalgic feeling? Maybe because of the combination of the Indonesian and, it just blended as if they planned it, even though it's a duet.
Yeah.
So it's actually nice to see something
beautiful.
Like this.
It is beautiful.
This is actually unique.
Yeah,
you agree with me that it's actually unique.
Absolutely. I'm always a fan of collaboration. Talking different people coming together, and especially intercultural. Mm-hmm. Someone from Indonesia, you'll be wondering if that person can actually sing in Hausa language.
She's actually nice. She said the words correctly.
Exactly.
It's actually nice.
And his voice and her voice was just so blended. Soothing. Honestly, I enjoyed that. I cannot wait.
We don't know if he's bad.
I cannot wait to connect with Feezy. All right. We're having a bit of issue, so just hold on to that. But yes, this is what we're going to talk about: Arewa music and, of course, modern trends. These are things that have been going on. It just reminds me of Afrobeat. We know how Fela started Afrobeat and how everything goes on, and how now we are having Afrobeat fusion and all of that. But then bringing the northern part of the country where you still hear our drums, some talking drums, some of our instruments, in there. But then there is this infusion, and that is one thing definitely that I'm so impressed about. He's just one of those artists that has changed the game.
And don't forget that he's not just a musician, he's also a director. He has been the one directing his brother's videos, which we already know is a popular DJ AB, you know, and we've seen them collaborate together as brothers. It's just a good collaboration to see brothers. One is a rapper and one is an R&B singer. I mean, you know, the involvement is not just about Nigerians alone. I mean, we see other cultures from other countries like Indians also now delving into the rap, you know, mixing the Indian songs with a rap song. And then we see the Arabians also doing same. You see now, the hip hop, and then, you know, every culture has a way of infusing the hip hop and then their native into their kind of songs that they put out there. I mean, it's just crazy that things are just changing by the day.
I am here for it. I am here for it. I am as eager as I'm sure Nigerians are to just talk to Feezy. Yes, it's always good. It's always on another level when you are talking to an intellect, someone that, you know, artists are just so unique because they have an amazing thoughts working in their mind. It's just so much going on in their head that I cannot wait, honestly, to take a peek on when it comes to music, and especially someone behind that song. I know this is not the first time we've played his song, and you know, something that is really trending. This is something that is really appreciated because, like I said, Feezy is one of those people that have changed the game.
I mean,
I think, when it comes to infusion in Arewa music.
You know, before he gets to join us again, why don't we take a look at another song? You know,
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, before he joins us. I think he's now coming back to us after the song. Now let's take a look at Me Reggae from Feezy.
I filled you, I filled me, I filled we, I filled everybody, everybody. I am you, I am me, I am we, I am everybody, everybody. Professional contractor in messing up my life. I am a beast, I am a monster. When they can she the cancer. Exhausting all my life. Hey. I regret every fraction of every action. Like Newton said, there's an equal opposite reaction. I'm the master of distraction, I'm the king of abstraction. I've got every form of human interaction.
Well, that's Me Reggae. I mean, the concept, I was just telling Summayya, the concept is crazy. I can't imagine how he's able to do all that. All right, so Feezy, I don't know if you can hear us now. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is really interesting, honestly, and we'll just take a quick break, and when we come back, of course, hopefully we'll get to connect with Feezy. Stay with us.
And thank you so much for coming back to the studio with us on Daybreak Extra. Now, like we said, Feezy has finally joined us. Now, hello Feezy, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining.
Hello.
So tell us the concept, your inspiration and the concept of your kind of genre, if you can hear me.
Okay, yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, so, my genre is mainly pop and R&B, but I tap into a lot of genres I find interest in. Yeah.
Feezy, are you with us?
Yes, I'm with you.
Oh, okay. It keeps bouncing back. I don't know why that is happening, but yes, it's good to have you. We've been listening to your song. It's quite amazing. But then, can you walk us through the evolution of why, with all the gargaji, I'm talking about the traditional instrument that we have, why you decided to infuse other genre into this and still staying through to being a Nigerian and someone from the northern parts of the country?
Despite being from the north and despite being Hausa, I have always had interest in the Western music. I've always got inspiration from the likes of Chris Brown, Old City, and then just one day I thought of, why can't we have something like that, but in our own native language? You know what I'm saying? Then I started picking interest in making those types of beats, the pop beats, the likes of Justin Bieber and co. Yeah, so that was how I started the whole contemporary / traditional fusion, something like that.
Okay, so but what do you think is missing in the music industry that Arewa artists like yourself can offer, moving on? Because I mean,
sorry, come again. I can't hear you clearly.
Can you hear me?
Sorry, I didn't get what you said.
I said, what do you think is missing, in the music industry that artists like you, coming from the Arewa, part of the country, can actually offer, moving on?
Sorry, the question again.
Okay, Feezy, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I said, what do you think is missing in the music industry, an Arewa artist like yourself and others? What do you think you can offer, to the industry moving on?
Well, I think what is missing is just uniqueness. I think from my own opinion, I think everyone is trying to blend with the trending genre, and I think we need more uniqueness. And if you can see from the most trending songs right now, they are all unique genres. They are not the regular music you hear all the time. So I think we should work on that uniqueness. I think that's what makes my music different.
So how are you able to balance, your tradition, talking about the Arewa culture, with this modern trends that you tend to bring into your music? How are you able to put balance to make sure you don't lose your identity?
I always try to use my language in most of my songs. Yes, I always try to put in Hausa and put in terminologies that people will resonate with. Yes, because it's one of the challenges I'm facing, because trying to bring something new, not everybody will accept that. So I always try to make sure I bring everyone on board, and the only way to do that is to add your native language and some terminologies that everyone can resonate with.
Indeed. I mean, talking about that, I feel hurt I was not given invitation to join the Utopia Challenge. I don't know if there should be. There should have been an invitation. But walk us through that excitement, because it was something that hit the social media platform, especially TikTok, where everyone was jumping on it. Walk us through how you created that, thought you should put it out there for everyone to hop on, and how how your reaction has been for how successful that music
and was that particular Indonesian woman that joined you, was it a collaboration or is just a duet and it just rhymed like that? So yeah.
Well, let me start with the whole story. Utopia, when I recorded Utopia, I was just being myself. I wanted to create something that would sound good to me, not necessarily everyone. Then I wrote the song, I recorded everything, then I released the song. So when I released the song, nobody cared about the song that much. Then I thought of something. Wait, I think we can have a duet of this song, whereby I can sing a line and the second person will sing the next line and so on. Then I got some of my friends. I got Movik, Fiana, Ruma. They're all my Nigerian friends here. I got them to jump on the challenge. So I started releasing the videos one by one on TikTok, Instagram, and other social media platforms. So the first one I released blew up people's mind. Everyone was just, wow, this is good, this is good, this is good. Then I released the next one, and the hype was even bigger and so on. Then all of a sudden I thought of, wait, what if we can get some foreigners to jump on this trend? Then I started making my quick research. I looked up for a lot of artists on the internet, on YouTube precisely. Then I came across AGN. He's a singer from Hong Kong. Yes, he's Cantonese. Then I released the first one. Yes, that was the first international duet. And it went from 10% to 100%, and I was really surprised. Then my friends supported me, and they told me we should expand this more. Then I kept looking for more artists. I got Nikita from India. Then just when I thought I finished the whole challenge, I met Joanna. Then Joanna jumped on the duet as well. Joanna, she's the Indonesian singer. Then all of a sudden, from 100 to 500%, and everyone was just singing Utopia on the internet. And I am very happy my vision came to reality. Special thanks to everyone that participated.
I mean, it was a great song actually. You know, the collaboration was massive. I mean, I saw it, and I was the first one to play that song for you. Remember, I was crazy about it when I saw it, and I was playing it all night when I actually bumped into it. But then, you know, a lot of things are happening right now in the northern part of the country. So are there, social or political issues that is affecting the northern Nigeria that you know, maybe moving on, you will get to address using your songs?
Well, there are a lot of issues, but I think everything is step by step. And I think eventually we'll come to get to speak on some, because, you know, most especially in the northern part of Nigeria, the social issue we are facing here regarding the music industry is the whole entertainment industry is not that accepted in the northern part of Nigeria, not as much as the rest, the other part of the country. But gradually things are getting better, because you cannot compare the music industry from today to last 10 years or 15 years. It's way better now, and I think we are heading towards a brighter future together.
So your music are fun, just like you said, pop, and we all know how pop can be. It tends to bring life message, love message, and excitement. But then apart from you writing and singing your song, we know that you're also a director. I don't know, I don't know if there is other artistic. So you're deeply into all of this, and we know you work with your brother, who is also a popular musician, a DJ AB. So walk us through how challenging it has been, you know, not only writing your songs and singing it, but also directing it, directing the videos, making sure everything come to par. Walk us through that art of creativity.
Okay, so ever since I was young, I've always had passion for video production. We used to remake some of our favorite movies, Naruto and stuff. So I've always had that ideas running in my head. Whenever I make a song, before I finish mixing that song, I already have the concept in my head of how the video is going to be like. So the whole process is whenever I get an idea of a particular song, I create the beats first because I make my own beats. I'm my own producer. So after making the beats, then I write the song. Some songs can take up to a month, 6 months. I have some songs right now that are up to 5 years old, and I'm still not done with producing the songs. So when I'm done, then I plan for the shoots. I write down the concept, the idea, what we are going to need. Then I bring out a budget for that. And my team members, we bring everything on the board. We see how we can be able to pull it up. And gradually we pull it up. So the most challenging part of the whole process is the video production because it consumes a lot of time, effort, and finance as well.
Okay, so let me ask this, quickly. Like, how has the rise of Afrobeat, influenced your kind of genre, and then globally on the global map for Arewa artists?
Sorry, come again.
How has the rise of Afrobeat influenced or enhanced your kind of genre and for other artists in the Arewa industry?
Well, there's a significant. There's something significant there because Afrobeat is not just taking over Nigeria but the whole world. Because as you can see, we have the likes of Burna Boy, Wizkid. They are all Afrobeat artists and they are making a lot of noise worldwide. So in as much as you want to stick to a particular style, you'll have to kind of go with the trend so that you can carry people along. Yes, it's not like you are deviating from your own style. You are just using a part of the Afrobeat to, bring some people on board. For example, everybody knows my style of music, but sometimes I do some types of Afrobeats so that I can be able to carry audiences that like Afrobeats. They'll be like, okay, this song is good. It's a song by Feezy. Okay, let me check the rest of his songs out. And just like that, you have another fan. So I think Afrobeat is heading to the moon. And I think a lot of Arewa musicians and artists are jumping on the trend. And I think it's a very good idea. Yeah.
All right. Okay, there's two questions I want to ask in one. One, tell us what are the opportunities that are there in, the Arewa music industry, and then two, what are the challenges that potential young people can face if they're going to start up on this industry, music?
Yeah, the opportunities we have right now, I think now is the best time for you to start music. Because before, when we started music, there's no way you can get 1 naira from your music, unless if somebody calls you for a performance or something like that. But we are in the digital age right now. I can record my music and put it out there and on streaming platforms, and as people stream your song, you get a lot of money. So I think there's a huge opportunity there. And secondly, you mentioned, the second question again?
That's challenges for upcoming artists.
As of the moment, the main challenge upcoming artists are going to get is probably financial challenges because not everyone gets sponsored. Most artists start from the scratch. You have to fund your music productions, your video production, your music videos, in some cases even your concerts. So I think that's the main challenge. And the second challenge is there are a lot of artists in the market right now. So it's easier to maintain a particular level in the past, but now there's a kind of competition in the market. So I think that's kind of a challenge.
Oh, it's good that you're talking about there's a lot of competition out there in the music market. So, but who are your emerging Arewa artists that you admire and you think we should watch out for? Because we've seen a lot of them rise and fall. All of a sudden, they are missing in action. So, what do you think is even the cost of when we see people out there and then all of a sudden we get to see them disappear? So, these are two questions in one. So, please go ahead and answer.
Okay, for the first question, well, there are a lot of artists coming up, and you can watch out for most of them that are upcoming right now. Uh, but the thing is, for me, I don't really pay much attention to the music in the northern, because I don't know most of the new trending songs in the northern industry, because all my focus is out there. Sorry to see. Then secondly, sorry, the second question again. I'm finding it hard to grab all the questions at the
Yeah,
time.
so I was asking, the ones that you admire, because we have seen a lot of them that, have rise and fall and they're missing in action. So what do you think is the cause of, that you see people starting off very well and then all of a sudden they get to disappear? Do you think there's a problem in terms of that happening?
And the main problem is consistency. Yes, so when you make a hit song, it blows up, then you get comfortable and you don't get consistent anymore. And secondly is funding. But not all artists can fund themselves for a very long time before they eventually get to blow up to the level they want to reach. So I think that's the main problem. So, and secondly, the artist I admire very much is my own brother DJ AB, because he has kept it consistent for more than 15 years now, and I admire that energy, and I hope other artists can learn from that.
Indeed. There was this music I saw of you and your brother. Love the concept of the video. It was so amazing. Where there was a picture and then it penetrates and then DJ AB started rapping. I'm like, yo, these brothers are good.
I remember we picked that a couple of weeks back. Yeah.
But Feezy, you're good with collaboration. Should there be any future collaboration that people should be excited about?
Yeah, of course. I'm going to be releasing a new song maybe next week, I think so. It's actually a party song. It's an Afrobeat. Yeah, I'm going to be featuring Auta Waziri. He's a notable Arewa artist.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a big. And this is my first time talking about it.
Oh, that's really amazing.
Yeah, but it's actually nice to see that collaborations. Well, we hope to see more collaborations with other artists, and we are rooting for you. Maybe someday we'll see Burna Boy or Davido will reach out to you. But then I'd like to ask, what is the support like, with your family when you started this career? I mean, I know that your brother has been keeping it up, like you said, for 15 years. But what was it like for you? The support that you're able to get from them and the community that you live in.
Well, we got 100% support from our family, because it was our dad that started the whole movement. He created a video and audio production studio at home for us. That was the first time we started all this. So I think
that's really interesting.
It's even more than 100%. I can say it's 1,000%.
All right, quickly, Feezy, what are the things that you feel are important, and how do you think Nigerian music industry can help the Arewa music industry to grow more? Do we still have Feezy?
Sorry, come again.
I said, how do you think Nigerian music industry can assist the Arewa music to grow more?
I think it's by collaborating more. Yeah, if we can have the likes of Whiskey, we do collaborate with notable artists from the north here, I think it will push us way up. Just imagine having a song, Whiskey, and someone like Adu Gwanja. It's going to elevate the music in the north.
Yeah. Indeed.
I mean, he said
I cannot imagine. Feezy, do not put things into my head, and we'll start dreaming and pushing for you people to do more, because we know that definitely if the northern part of Nigeria, that's Arewa music, gets that opportunity, is going to be a massive hit, because we have the words, we have the instrument, and we have the talent.
And we have the voice.
And we have the voice, indeed.
Everything.
Thank you so much, Feezy, for joining us, with all the intricacies, but we appreciate you joining us to dissect the music industry today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining.
Trust TV for having me, and thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you so much, Feezy.
And with that, of course, we have come to the end of Daybreak Extra this Saturday. Thank you so much for staying through to the end with us. Please do stick around. Top of the hour, Adeni Ajishafe will bring you the weekend sport. I am Summayya Abubakar. Do have a lovely weekend.
And I'm Fatima Ahmed Musa. Make sure you take care of yourself as the Hamatan creeps in. Don't forget, keep your Vaseline and shea butter cloves.